Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I am so excited because today we are playing with a ton of Elf products. I have so many good things here, you guys. Look how cute this bag is. And everything that they have going on right now, packaging, product, brushes, lip items, everything just really grabbed my attention in such a big way. I did a little dive on ingredients and there are a few items I like more than others. I'm going to speak on that a bit. All right, let's jump in. I have two primers right here. Both are $8. These are new from Elf. I have the Poreless Putty Primer, which is in Universal Sheer. This just comes in one shade. Ooh, okay. So this is a very silky dimethicone primer, a little bit thicker. It's definitely gonna blur, cancel out pores. It has some hydrating elements to it. I am gonna use this putty primer today, kind of just pressing it in. It feels like a thick moisturizer is what it feels like. But I can even see on the back of my hands how it made it very, very silky. It does state to wait 30 seconds before you go into foundation. Now this one right here, the Moisture Lock Primer with hyaluronic acid, I was gonna use this. However, researching a lot of the ingredients on the back, this does contain a lot of coconut derived ingredients, and I am trying to not use such heavy coconut oils in my face products for makeup. The good news is for a lot of people that have drier skin that want a moisturizing primer and they don't wanna spend $75. This is $8 and it does have a lot of really good things in here. You have sugar maple, hyaluronic acid, coffee extract, aloe. You have so many good things in here. It is slightly fragranced, another thing I'm kind of trying to kick out the door. So we are going to go right into my foundation that is not Elf. We're just gonna fast forward this part. I am using my Fiona Styles. I was able to locate it online very inexpensively. I don't like Elf foundation. It just never, ever, ever has looked good on me, which is why I am doing this. Cool, ready to define things. I did pick up this $6 cream contour kit. I feel like I've used this in the past. I'm doing a bit of a similar way that I applied my makeup in the getting rid of my palettes video, where it is a heavy cream contour, really, really bronzy. Most of you guys loved it. Just very focused on the skin. So that's what I'm gonna do today. And what I do is I just kind of go back and forth between the fatter end of the sponge, pulling back and pressing toward my ear, and then the pointier side just to kind of blend out those edges. Not bad. All right, I am going to cream contour the nose. I have the Elf Jelly Highlight. This is in the shade Dew. They have 3 different shades. So this looks a little bit more liquidy, to be honest, and on the site they do state that you can mix this in with your foundation or you can just use this as a highlighter on top. But be mindful, especially with something this liquidy, you don't want to put this on top of powder, which is why I'm going to kind of put it under concealer just up here, conceal, and then powder, and try to not get my powder everywhere over here. So I'm just going to kind of test it out and see what level of glow this is going to give me. These work really well on just naked skin too. I really like this color. Oh my gosh. I always feel like this is like my best blending finger. Wow, I actually would like to try that mixed into foundation because this is super pretty. It has such a nice, just subtle, elegant glow. All right, moving on, we are going to conceal the dark circles. Okay, so I have right here these Elf lifting concealers. I have 2 shades. I didn't really know which one to get. They only have 3 shades, so I just wanted to try this out. Do you guys have like a really good, cheap, super inexpensive, like what are your favorite concealers and foundations? I'm very, very the most curious. Well, dang, that's not bad at all. I am gonna set this before it creases with the Correct and Set Eye Powder. This is in the shade Peach. This is $3. They have 3 different correctors. I'm actually gonna take a fat eyeshadow brush because I only wanna get underneath the eye. I don't wanna over powder the whole face. All right, that seemed to almost make my eyes a little bit darker in a weird way. But the powder is smoothing everything out really nicely. I definitely want to explore the different shades that they have. I do also have their setting powder. Now this is their HD setting powder. How cute is this, right? This is the Blush and Glow kit. It's $14. Yeah, this is such a silky... I'm holding my breath for the next minute. I'll be back. I am now finally going to crack in to the holiday gift set to blush and bronze. It does not look as pretty as the front of the box, but that is a lot of makeup. Oh, the whole thing comes out. What? Okay, oh, so does this. Okay, so the whole palette's like come out. That's weird. We're gonna go in with just like a dab of this pink and a little bit of peach and just cross our fingers. That's pretty. There are certain things that I'm not loving, but it's not bad. I'm going to take this more angled brush from that same kit and grab one of the bronzy shades and just kind of set that cream contour ever so slightly. Yeah, I don't know that I'm loving the cream contour. It's a little blotchy, tiny bit blotchy. I am gonna take the domed brush and go into kind of this matte shade right here and just kind of smooth out underneath my eyes and kind of brighten things up just a little bit. All right, so let's take a look at this new metallic flare highlight. Okay, wow. Okay, that's actually a lot more firm than I thought it would be. Their highlighters in the past have all been very, very almost powdery. These are very stiff. I'm gonna have to see how they look on the skin. I think I'm gonna take the shade Rose Gold. Okay, now I'm going into the shade White Gold because Rose Gold was just kind of like not doing it for me and not showing up enough. I'm gonna go into this Sheer Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Nude Rose. They have a handful of shades. This was the prettiest one in my opinion. And then I picked up this, which is a twist up lip pencil, and it has a little brush on the other end. I think this is really, really nice. And the color of it is like perfect. Ooh, oh my God. And it's creamy. I should stop talking. Wow. I don't think that's dark brown, but whatever it is, I love it. So now we're gonna go into Nude Rose. This is really pretty. Like the color of it is beautiful. We're just gonna move into the eyes. So the first thing I am going to do is go all over the lid with this shade right here, this yellow. I'm gonna take a little bit of concealer on a beauty blender and use that as my base. Next, I'm gonna go up here into this shade to add just a little bit of depth. So these eyeshadows are not the easiest thing in the world to work with, and I really am confused as to how many like darker, almost black gray shades there are down here. This really is just a beginner, I kind of want to play with makeup type of a set. I am actually going to crack into this guy right here, and I'm going to take this shade right here and try to smooth a little bit of this out. It's just not working for me. Ooh, I'm having a hard time blending. Okay, so Deep breaths. I'm gonna go about half through the lid with this. I've been blending for so long that it's dark outside. We're gonna go into this guy right here. This looks very pretty. It looks so pretty. This looks beautiful, and to the touch, it's a little bit more creamy. So I was just assuming that this would work out so great, but it's not, you know, the colors they have in that larger holiday palette, which really, let's get real, it's kind of like the cheapy palette for like 10, 15 bucks and you get 50 shades. There are so many that look the same. They're kind of that dusty, weird, I don't know, I'm not liking it. And then this one is just, the color combo is kind of strange. Lots of fallout too. I'm like ruining the under eye and it keeps getting more and more like gray. Ugh. Oh my God, so much fallout. Oh, I hate this eyeshadow so much. I can't even express to you the level of not like. All right, I'm gonna take a little bit of the highlighter, really like dig my finger in and try to brighten up what I can of this eye look. And because I simply cannot stop myself, I'm gonna go ahead and take the black and try to tap that. On the outer edge. Oh my God, title of video, Elf Holiday Disaster. I'm gonna say that this is just giant fail in my book. I will never use this again. Also, giant, epic, huge fail. Okay, I'm gonna do my brows with my own brow products because I need something to go right in my life today. So I'll be right back with some brows and then we'll mascara. So I just am at the point where I'm like, okay, we just need to put mascara on and be done with it. So I'm gonna take this dual-ended mascara from Elf. One side is gonna be more detailed for the lower lashes. This side is going to pump up the upper lashes. And we're just gonna pray to God for something good on my eyes. Not bad. The mascara is decent. Whoa. Hello. Tiniest mascara wand I've ever seen. Like these kind of things, gosh, whenever I use them, I'm like, oh yeah, like that works. Okay, you guys, so this is where we are landing, and as much as I loved so much of what I tried, because I really did like that putty primer, I will continue using that. The jelly highlight I think would be beautiful mixed into a foundation, so I will try that. The mascara I love. These highlighters are pretty great. I will continue playing around with them. I also really like the under eye setting powder, the concealer. I like the HD all over powder, and I did not like that kit with the blush. And the shadows, I didn't like the 90s shadow. I did not like the cream contour. I feel like that made me a little bit blotchy. As far as the lips go, this is not bad. It's not awful. It's a little dry and not as opaque as I would like for a liquid lip. That liner though is very special. I will continue using that. Super flattering shade. I really am not digging that shadow just fluffed everywhere. There's just really no cleaning that up once it's smudged that way, and the fallout does not sweep away like a lot of other shadows do. So I had a hard time with that. What do you guys think? I love you guys so much. I hope you're having an awesome day, whatever you are doing. I'm sending you so much love. All right, I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah.